Scientists have discovered a new Earth-sized planet which could potentially be habitable too. Hello and welcome to The Print. This is Akanksha Mishra and you're watching Scientifix, where I will be taking you through this week's top science news from across the world. First up, scientists from Australia, the UK, the US and Denmark have identified a new planet named HD 137010b, which is located about 146 light years away from Earth. It is also only about 6% larger than Earth, and it orbits a sun-like star every 355 days, which is very close to a year in Earth's time. Now, scientists are saying that this planet has a 50% chance of lying in the star's habitable zone, which is an area in the vicinity of a star where temperatures are just right enough for liquid water to exist. The planet was identified by using data from NASA's Kepler Space Telescope, and it was actually first spotted by citizen scientists. Because the star is relatively close and bright, the planet could be studied in more detail with future telescopes. However, the star is cooler and dimmer than our sun, which means that the planet's surface temperature could be as low as minus 70 degrees Celsius, which is similar to Mars. Scientists caution that more observations are needed to confirm whether this planet is truly habitable or if it's simply a frozen, icy world. Next up, scientists from Mount Sinai School of Medicine in New York have developed a new experimental immunotherapy that fights metastatic cancer by targeting the immune cells that protect tumors rather than the cancer cells themselves. The research was published in Cancer Cell Journal, and it was tested in animal models of aggressive lung and ovarian cancer. Instead of attacking tumors head-on, which is the normal mode of cancer therapy, this new variation targets tumor-associated macrophages, which are immune cells that cancers hijack to block immune attacks and support their growth. By attacking and removing these guards, the treatment opens up the tumor to the body's immune system to destroy it. The researchers re-engineered CAR T cells to recognize and eliminate these macrophages and to release a molecule that strongly activates cancer-fighting immune cells in the body. In mice, the treatment significantly extended survival, and many animals were completely cured of cancer. This approach could work across many cancers because macrophages are common in tumors, but human trials are definitely still needed. Next up, a major new international study published in Nature Plants warns that the world's forests are changing in worrying ways and that they are becoming increasingly homogeneous. The study by Aarhus University in Denmark analyzed data on more than 31,000 tree species, and it found that fast-growing species are dominating the forests. Meanwhile, slow-growing, long-lived tree species, which play a crucial role in carbon storage, stability, and the resilience of an ecosystem, are declining. These slow-growing trees, which are often found in tropical and subtropical regions, are especially vulnerable because many of them exist only in small areas. When they disappear, fast-growing or non-native species rarely replace their ecological functions in a forest. This is a phenomenon that's noticed even in India, especially in Delhi, where exotic species like the Prosopis juliflora or the Vilaiti kikar as it's commonly known have taken over areas like the ridge, pushing out native Indian species. According to the study, activities like climate change, logging, intensive forestry, and global trade are driving these shifts. The researchers stress that active forest management, which includes protecting and restoring slow-growing native species, is essential to keep forests resilient and ecologically healthy for the future. Finally, a new study that was published in Scientific Reports found that polar bears around Norway's Svalbard Islands are in good physical condition despite significant loss of sea ice. This study contrasts with many other Arctic studies that link shrinking sea ice to declining polar bear populations. So researchers from the Norwegian Polar Institute analyzed the body measurements of around 770 adult polar bears collected between 1992 and 2019. They compared the bear's body condition index, which is an indication of fat reserves, with the changes in sea ice. During this time period, the number of ice-free days in the region increased by about 100 days. Yet, the bear's average body condition improved after the year 2000. There could be several reasons for this trend, as explained in the study. The populations of land-based prey, such as reindeer and walrus, which were once heavily hunted, have recovered, and they may now provide alternative food sources for polar bears. Also, shrinking sea ice may concentrate seals into smaller areas, making hunting more efficient for polar bears. The researchers did warn, however, that further ice loss could reverse these gains, and more research is needed to understand long-term impacts. That's all we have for you today. Thank you for tuning in to ThePrint.